Hey, it's John with Cruise Fever here. Today we're going to do a video tour of Carnival Victory. It is a Triumph class cruise ship built in 2000 and went through a refit in January of 2018. Some of the renovations included a new deli, a cherry on top, Red Frog and Blue Iguana bars there in the pool deck, Blue Iguana Cantina and Guy's Burger Joint as well, and a bonsai sushi place on deck 5. And there's also new staterooms that were added. Carnival Victory is a 101,000-ton cruise ship with 13 decks. It can hold 2,700 passengers at double capacity and 1,100 crew. We're going to start off by looking at Serenity, the adult-only retreat there in Carnival. It is on deck 14 and 12. Remember, there is no deck number 13. But it takes up 2 decks, nice and spacious. You see the 2 pools here. These are not heated, or they weren't heated during our cruise anyway. Plenty of space for hammocks and loungers. And I always love Serenity, one of my favorite parts of the ship. The spa's on deck 11 forward. We'll take a look at some of the treatment rooms in the salon.
When you book for your manicure and your pedicure today, you'll be with me for approximately 2 hours. And I soak your feet and remove the calluses from your feet.
To get to the gym, you have to go through the locker room. There's a men's and ladies' locker room on opposite sides. And here we're going to take a look at the gym. Really great area, especially for a ship that was built 18 years ago. Lots of equipment and some updated equipment as well. You can see the free weights and the dumbbells. It was never that busy. They also do some spinning classes here. There's a room in the middle. They do some stretches and other exercises. And although there is no thermal suite per se on the spa here, on either side of the ship there is a, right off of the men's and ladies' locker rooms, you have a dry sauna and you have a steam room. And these are very spacious and you don't have to pay anything extra for them. In fact, most of the time they were very quiet. There's hardly anybody in there. So a great place just to kind of warm up a little bit, get the blood flowing. So really love this feature. I don't really have any video of Circle C or Club O2, but this playground area is right outside of Serenity on deck 11. I wanted to show the view from the water slide there. Still the older water slide. That's up on deck 14 to use it right outside of Serenity. A really nice pool at the bottom and a hot tub there. You can see there's 2 more hot tubs a little lower down in the pool deck and the big screen right above the main pool where they show movies and you can have popcorn at night. It is a fairly open pool deck. Plenty of space, and of course you have the tiered loungers as you go up towards the water slide. On either side of the pool deck you have the Red Frog bar and the Blue Iguana bar as well, and part of the refit in 2018 is Guy's Burger Joint right there and Blue Iguana Cantina where you can get tacos and burritos and have breakfast there as well. Here's a quick shot of the smoking area on Carnival Victory. So if you don't want to walk through that, you can walk on the other side of the ship and you won't have to go through any smoke. Here on the jogging track, you can kind of see it going around. They do have some shuffleboard courts. They have some bag toss or cornhole, and one deck above that is the mini golf course. The aft pool is always one of my favorite parts of the ship. It is adult only. Sometimes you see kids in there. On this one I saw them get some kids out of the pool that weren't supposed to be there, so it is adult only. This is a saltwater pool, and it does have a retractable roof. If it's raining or if it's cold outside, it's a nice warm place to be. And you do have Pizza Pirate, your 24/7 pizza. On one side, and on the other you have Seafood Shack. There is an extra charge for that, but there you can see some of the items on the menu. And there is a ice cream and coffee station in this part of the ship as well. This is a nice, relaxing, quiet part of the ship at nighttime, especially, as you can see. Now let's take a look at the buffet. You can see there's 2 different levels. You can go upstairs and get some extra seating and a couple of drink stations up there as well. Plenty of variety there at the buffet. On one side you have chopsticks for some Asian food. On the other you have the deli that has all kinds of sandwiches and meats throughout the day. And don't forget chocolate extravaganza. Now we'll take a look at the atrium. You can see here it's all decked out for Halloween since this cruise was in October. And we'll take a look at some of the shops and things around the atrium. Cherry on top is the new candy store that was added to Carnival Victory. And we have several shops. We're going to show some of the merchandise that you can purchase at the fun shops around the atrium. We're now on deck 5 aft of Carnival Victory. We're going to take a look at one of the lounges, Club Arctic. There is a couple things actually that I did not get video of, and I'm really sorry about that. I have no video of the casino and the sports bar. For some reason, I completely forgot to shoot those areas of the ship. If anyone has some video of that, you can link to it in one of the comments if you'd like. Right now, we're going to take a look at the arcade, which they have a lot more than... I was on a Conquest ship, Carnival Victory, and I don't remember having this much stuff in it, this many arcade games, but the kids will love this area of the ship. During Power Hour, all the games are half off. I think it was like 5 to 6 o'clock p.m. Now we're working our way even further towards the back of the ship, and we have the piano bar. We have live music throughout the day and especially at night. And you have Adriatic Lounge. This is where you're going to have Punchliners Comedy, a meeting place. They have several different events that went on here, but most of the comedians will be in this room here. Adriatic Lounge, as far back as you can go on deck 5. Right outside of that, you have Black and Red Seas Bar. It's a really vibrant room, and most of the karaoke took place here. Had a few good laughs at people that thought they could sing, but just weren't quite there yet. Caribbean Lounge is the theater on Carnival Victory. It takes up 3 decks, holds about 1,500 people, and they have Vegas-style shows like Living in America, and you see one of the talks going on here. But a really spacious area for shows. Pixels Gallery is where you can check out the pictures that were taken of you during the cruise. They use facial recognition, or you can opt out of that if you'd like, and just pull them up by your stateroom. You can also pull up the pictures on your phone, by the way, by using the Carnival Hub app. The library on deck 4, right off the atrium there, is a nice place to read a book or play a game. Several times saw a few people in here. There are 2 main dining rooms with the same menu. On Carnival Victory, here's the Atlantic dining room, midship, deck 3 and 4. Pacific dining room we'll look at in just a little bit. The Ionian room had a lot of live music that took place during the day. You can see the bar back there, really nice layout of this lounge. The guitar player on this cruise was really good, by the way. And this is Pacific dining room on deck 3 and 4, aft of the ship. On your card, it will tell you if you're upper or lower, so you know what deck to enter the dining room on. We'll take one last look at the atrium. There's the guest services area there. Down on deck 2, there is an art gallery, by the way. Here's what the hallways look like. The nice Caribbean decor on the doors and walls. And the stairwells here. There are 6 laundry rooms on board Carnival Victory on deck 1 and 2, and then 6 through 9 as well. See the ironing board there, and you have about 3 washers and dryers. There is detergent you can buy there as well. Just use your Sail and Sign card. So that's our tour of Carnival Victory. I'm sorry I wasn't able to video everything on the ship, but if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And if you do have cruise fever, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks a lot.